a multiple rifle case.
Alright. Welcome na muli sa programang
Bawal ang Pikon! Get it straight with Daniel Ruzon.
Okay, now it's time for you to introduce our next guest, Kong Erin, and we'll talk about drones.
Ang guest po natin ay Mr. Aik Thong, Founder and Chief Technology Officer ng NaCT Engineering, and Mr. Adrian Chen, Senior Sales Manager of Precision Technologies. Ang pag-uusapan po natin ngayon ay yung nasa harap po natin, drones.
It's all about drones, but it's not actually the drone that we will be discussing today. It's more on the technologies and engineering that was incorporated to the drone. So what is this thing that you have attached to these drones? And it looks like this one is a modified drone.
Slightly, through attachment. So there's two parts that is unusual. One is it carries a torchlight. That is...
So how powerful is that torchlight?
This one here is 40,000 lumens.
40,000 ANSI lumens or lumens?
Lumens.
Lumens. Okay, 40,000 lumens. Oh.
And this can light up a 200 meters diameter of area at 40 meters height. So which is very good for fast deployment or search and rescue, or even for inspection applications.
But does it move as well? Can you like tilt down and tilt it up?
Oh, that's in development. As for now, it's manually. We fix it before it goes.
So it's fixed.
Yes.
So once it flew, then it's fixed already to where you are going to point it.
For now.
Okay, all right. But that's an attachment that is that available in the market?
Yes.
That attachment?
Yes.
So are you the ones who developed that, or
Definitely.
It's a third party?
No, we developed that from scratch. Every resistor, every component is made by us, researched by us in Singapore, and made in Singapore.
And it comes with the blower as well. It has a fan.
Yes.
Oh, that's nice.
Yes.
And what else did you attach to your drone?
At the back, we have this Tethered power system, in which we allow the drone battery to be on the ground, so that this drone, using this system, can fly up to 4 hours, compared to the 20 to 25 minutes it usually does.
Yes. Because I can fly this one maximum of 30 minutes.
Yes.
If I am using the DJI Pro 4, then I actually have 30 minutes of power that I can fly my drone. With this attachment, you're saying that I can fly my drone for 4 hours.
Yes, 4 hours.
Continuous flight.
Continuous.
Wow. But that will be like cabled.
Yes. That is where the innovation is. We have the battery here, so that it's really portable, without the need to go into the grid. And through this cable, we attach to a drone. You can see the cable is very thin. And as a result, we transmit 2,000 watts of power maximum for this system to the drone. So that the drone...
So there's no need for you to attach the built-in battery there? You can remove it already?
It can, yes and no. You can have it inside as a backup.
No, because it might also affect the balance of the drone if you remove the battery, right?
Oh, this thing, attachment is only 45 grams.
All right.
No worries.
Okay. So it's not really that heavy though.
No.
So all of the attachments, what's the total weight of the attachment?
The front plus back, the increase in weight is only 200 grams.
Only 200 grams?
Yes.
Well, that's very light. So what kind of material did you use for that one?
Oh, classified.
So we have to sign like an NDA here.
Oh yes, please.
Non-disclosure agreement. All right. So you will attach the cable.
Yes.
And how long is that cable?
This cable is 60 meters. For this is 300 meters.
Wow. So the other one is much longer. And
yes.
This one, and how long is the battery life for that one?
This thing can power this for 18 hours.
18?
Yes, 18.
You're kidding me.
No,
it's 18 hours of continuous flight. Wow, that's a lot. And who's going to use that one for 18 hours there?
Oh, there are some people who want to do time-lapse video, or for the need for communication relay, which needs to be in the sky for very long.
All right.
Some other customers use it for very big drones to counter very strong winds, especially in stormy weathers.
Correct.
So generally, they want more power, more endurance.
So what's the limitation for the drone that you need to use for this battery extension? would it require something like more than 4 kilograms? Or you can even use it to those that are heavier than 10 kilograms of drone? What is your requirement for the drone for you to be able to use that kind of power?
This is what we call the Leviathan kit. We are able to power a drone up to 4 kg, equivalent of a DJI Inspire. For this is built for a 20 kg drone, but the maximum we can power is a 150 kg drone, based on this backpack.
But it lessens the battery life then.
Yes. It affects the battery life.
You will be powering a much bigger
weight.
Also a much bigger engine of the drone, right?
Yes.
Indeed.
All right. So you have market for this? He seems to be interested.
We have many markets in the sense that because the combination of this solution enables a drone, or it redefines what a drone can do in terms of mobile spotlight, in terms of border security, where we need to have an eye in the sky for longer endurance, or even for military, where going up and is able to allow the drone to see further compared to flying to sight. So all these are new markets, definitely for new abilities that we impart to the drone.
Now, sir, what else aside from powering and extending the battery life of the drone? Is there any other attachment that you can use or do with this one, like the signal? Because sometimes if you want to connect the video, you're using a wireless or Wi-Fi, or sometimes you're even we're even using some sort of a wireless transmitter, like the light bridge, to enhance the transmission of the video to the ground. So can you also incorporate it?
Yes, of course. The Titan version itself can incorporate with fiber. The speed can go as fast as 10 gigabit per second. That's an option for the Titan version.
So it's like a fiber optics that you're attaching to
right.
it?
Yes.
You're right. You're right. That's why it gives a very seamless kind of live feed.
You can do legless 4K video, multiple 4K video legless.
But this one will make you look like you're flying a kite, because you will be limited to the angle of the wire that you're going to attach to the drone. You can actually do a run around, especially if there are wires, trees, and things like that. So does it need to be like a straight line that you have to maintain to fly this one with that battery extension?
Yes, I think for laymen, that is always the question and challenges that posed to us. Of course, from NaCT Engineering, we have also overcome. We have a patent is pending to overcome some obstacle avoidance features. So I think the next time we are able to share a bit more on that aspect.
Yes. Due to patent application, we can't review too much, but we have upcoming technology that allows for tethered drones to operate in crowded environments, and entanglement of cables does not affect the flight ability of the drone. So you can fly in forests or congested areas. Even if the cable is tangled, the drone continues to operate. There's no risk to the flight ability.
Yes, but you're going to crash your drone once it's tangled already, right?
That is where the innovation is, to be honest.
Okay. But does it need to be a straight line?
For that version, no. For this, yes.
For this one,
yes.
Are you not planning to develop something that is wireless? Because right now we also have wireless chargers. Like when you put your phone, you don't need the wires, but it will still charge. But with this one, it's quite difficult to think about having a wireless battery extension. It really needs to be wired. Is there anything that you're developing now that has something to do with wireless battery extension?
We tried that, and the radiography result shows that it's very harmful for humans because of the massive energy emission, power emission.
Okay, yeah. And
so, unfortunately, due to restrictions in health and
you also need to have a direct line of sight from the charger to the unit that you are flying.
Yes, indeed.
All right.
It will toast any metal parts in a way.
But our congressman here is interested.
Oh yes.
How much do you distribute that one?
So it's all again depend on the kind
So
of
that one that can run for 18 hours.
Alright.
How much is your SRP for that one?
Oh, this is a very tough question.
we might just
Yeah.
get one and bring it
Yes.
home.
Right.
So you want it now?
Please.
Well, if you're going to give it to me 75% discount, then I'll
Then I mark out another 125.
and I can also get my GST refund when I go to the airport. No, but basically,
Yeah.
this is already available in
Yes,
the market.
because, so
Where can we find this one?
Of course, you have to approach us. Then we'll sell to you. You can't find online. You can't find at any hobby shop.
But you have a store here, a physical store, or it's online?
It's not kind of like a retail. We're not running as a retail because these are into design-in high-end applications. So, for example, for the lighting itself, we sold the units to some government agency for deep tunnel inspections because the problem that they're facing is that they can't fly a drone in the dim lighting.
Yes,
You'll
sure.
crash the drone a lot of time. So we work with them. We also help to develop with the light source so that they can incorporate into their P4P, and then they are able to do a screen and inspection for deep tunnel. So that's the reason how we slowly are going into to enhance certain applications. This could also help to work with a lot of existing inspection company when they carry out inspection on telecom tower and power line cables. So it can.
So it's
prolong.
more of a specialized or customized design that you do also.
I could
for
say
each.
that it's a configurable. It can be configured to different needs. It's just like the Titan or the Leviathan system. The
Okay.
flight time that our CTO has been mentioning is just a ballpark. This can last even longer if you
Yes.
can park with an external battery, like a daisy change. The flight time for 4 hours can be extended 6 or even 8 hours.
But what kind of battery are you using? Is that lithium battery?
Lithium.
Lithium-ion battery.
Oh.
The best ones.
But this one is retractable.
Yes.
Is it? So it goes back
You're right.
automatically,
All
right?
right.
So there is a patent design on, we call it the auto winch system.
Yeah.
So typically this
It's like a
guy-
winch.
Yes, you're right.
Yes.
You're right.
All right.
It will have a constant strength. In order to make a constant
So
strength,
you can just simply pull that back and bring down the drum.
Yes. Imagine 300 meters of cable. It takes 2 hours to manually wind it. Now we take the problem out. It winds itself.
But what about if I'm flying in a windy place? So my cable will now go here and there.
That is where we are different. One, we run on very high voltages, so the cable is very thin. And as a result of being thin, it catches less wind.
But no matter how thin it is,
Yes.
so I used to fly kites, and
Yes.
the string that you use for kite flying is even thinner than that one.
Yes.
But it still is being carried by the wind.
Yes, so we have a second innovation for that.
Okay.
We allow the user to change the tension so that with higher tension,
yes.
it becomes
Okay.
straighter,
All
it
right.
catches less wind.
All right, all right. So it's like stretching it
Stretching.
through the power of the
Yes.
drone, and
Yeah.
then you have contra power that you're gonna use here to bring it down and to make it
Yes.
stretch.
That's what this knob is for.
Oh, all right. But
And as a result, it's actually, with the higher tension, it's actually easier on the drone because it does not, it catches less wind when it's straight.
But
Yes.
going back to the question of
Yes.
And how
yes.
much it is.
We're going to discuss it offline.
Some of their competitors might be listening.
No, but they have to advertise it as well, so that
course, yes.
people will know that it's quite practical
it's
for
practical,
me to like
yes.
invest in that one. And if you're like selling it as well, this one is the model that they will be able to get, right? And you have available stocks of this one.
Yes. We
All
may
right.
have some
So
stock,
if I'm going to
50
buy something like this, how much will it cost me?
well,
If before the discount.
Okay, I can say first of all, it's value for money. It's value for money, and then we don't cater. This is not cater for consumable electronics.
Yes, certainly,
in other
certainly.
words, in other words, we configure accordingly to the costing. So if you're asking for a most basic entry level,
Yes.
that okay for a typical 4-hour flight without the light, with the batteries,
Yes.
everything inbuilt charges, we are talking about US dollar about 15,000.
15,000
Wow.
US dollars.
Yes.
Wow.
Just for this one.
And the attachment.
And that.
And the
attachment.
the attachment
Yes.
that you will be putting in my drone.
Yes.
And my drone is costs me $10,000 and this one is much more expensive than my drone.
Well, it depends. If the demand and the application rate require it to have a endurance flight, I think
Correct,
you
correct,
have to
correct.
overcome that. You know, that is the
Yes,
premium
yes.
that you have to pay.
Yes.
So that one is $15,000 US.
Yes.
The basic one.
Yes, the
So
basic.
without the torch,
Without the
just
torch.
the
Oh, no,
battery and the attachment.
with the torch.
With the torch.
With the torch
So
and
that's
the
with
air
the
card,
torch
yes,
already.
everything as a package.
How about the other one?
This-
If this one is $15,000 US, then that one is
You can look at the
more
size, it's
expensive.
about 3 times more.
So how much do we need to peg that one?
Sorry? For this?
How much? How much would that?
This
be?
is coming in the range of about 50.
55,000.
50,000.
50,000 US dollars.
Yes.
Wow.
They
That's
carries
a
a
lot
batch-
of money.
They carries a battery pack 4 times bigger than this,
Yes.
up to 8 times.
But how long do you charge that one? I mean, this one with the 4 hours, how long? will
1 hour.
1 hour charging.
Yes.
Fast charger.
Yeah, fast charge.
What about the other
The
one?
big one.
The other one, we can do it in 2 hours. It really depends because it also depends on customer demand.
Yes.
Some of the customer that they want to save a bit of the cost, then we will prolong the charging time. We will use a lower grade of the charging.
But since it is already cabled, isn't it possible that you just attach it to AC instead of charging it? Like if you have the power supply and just attach it to the extension and then fly it forever.
You're absolutely right, but can you imagine by hand carrying a 30 kg generator outfield plus another titanium or
No,
20
but if you're
kg?
flying it in your facility,
Of course,
if
if
like
it's facility,
in
you're
your
right.
facility,
So that's why it really depends on certain application.
Correct,
we do
correct.
configuration. Of course, the Titan and the Leviathan, there's an AC version as
So
well.
you can plug it directly to
Yes,
the outlet
yeah.
and
Yes.
then let it
Yes.
charge continuously
Yes.
while you are using
flying.
it.
Yes.
Yes, you're right. You're
So
right.
that's going to be perpetual already.
Yes.
As
Yes.
long as it's not brown
Yes,
out.
you're right. Then it's by grid, you know, then you can prolong
Correct.
it for days.
Correct. Oh, but how do they get in touch with you in case they
Yes.
are interested? Because I am sure that
Social
you
media
just have to
account?
look for NaCT
Adrian,
Engineering.
yes.
So you have a social media account? Can we find you in Facebook or Instagram or
Internet.
Yeah,
How
in
they
LinkedIn,
find
yeah. Facebook, we have a
actually,
website as well.
unfortunately, the other of my partners, Eugene, is not here. We work with Eugene as well. They have the social media account that you guys can easily log on.
All right.
So we work with them to penetrate into the overseas account. So
It's Aerodyne.
yeah, they are Aerodyne. So unfortunately, he's not here.
Yeah, because if you can kind of modify something like this, I think it will also work with the underwater drones,
Yes.
Yes,
right?
definitely.
And if you have like a sort of signal improvement that you can also do
Yes.
using the cable, maybe that's better if we're going to use that also for our underwater drones. And,
40,000 lumens underwater is awesome. You can see a lot of details.
yeah, certainly. But that torch is not waterproof, or is it?
There is a waterproof case for it.
Just there's a casing for that
Or
one.
some of them mounted inside the ROV so that it enjoys the water sealing of the ROV.
Okay. Well, at least now we have an idea on where we can find something that would extend the battery life of our drone.
drones.
And this one is just for your information and short information about our use of drone. We have fleets of drone in the Philippines, and we have now we're operating something like 15 drones, different sizes, and we're using it for drone journalism. We're actually the one who pioneered drone journalism in the Philippines, and that's why I am quite interested with this kind of improvement and probably attachment that maybe we can use in the near future. And it's like putting it on top of our building. Maybe we can fly a drone there and make it fly, well, forever.
Yes, indeed.
Well, that's a good thing. Well, thank you so
Thank you
much,
very much.
for gracing the show.
Thank you. Thanks for
Nice to have you. Looking forward to getting a discount. So how much discount are you going to
We'll take that offline.
Offline.
Take a seat, please.
Yeah.
And okay, Kong Erin.
Yes, Kuya.
Let's call in our beautiful ladies. These are our co-host in the
Hi,
program.
good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
This is Miss Angela, and that's Miss Rina over there, and
good morning.
Miss Erica. So for
Erica.
foreign visitors, we call her Erica, but way back home, she's called Kikay.
Kikay.
That's more local. Dumudugo na ilong ko. Ay, malang bayad dito, ha?
Oo.
Malang bayad nga yung episode na to. Kanina pa kami English ng English dito.
Medyo
Sumabog
nag-nosebleed na nga ako kanina eh, kaya nagpahinga na ako.
Sumabog na yung tenga ko. Ang lakas pala makagutom, ano?
Nauubos.
Ang lakas makagutom.
We would like to thank the Singapore people.
Yes. Singapore production.
Natin to.
Okay, pakita nyo na yung ano natin, yung ating the Singaporean
Kaway,
crew.
kaway!
Our Singaporean team here.
Diba? Very, thank you for the warm welcome.
Control.
And thank you for the warm water.
And the warm weather. Ang
Ayan.
babait nyo, grabe.
Ang mga...
We will definitely miss you guys. Aww, kakry na yan.
You guys have been to the Philippines? Not yet.
Not yet.
You should go.
When we sign a contract with you, we'll go.
Next week. That's a good one.
We
That's a
will
good
be
one.
your distributor in the Philippines.
Thank you.
We'll get in touch with you. We will distribute that in the Philippines.
Thank you.
So you have to give us
Bigger discount.
demo unit.
Demo unit.
Okay. Oh, yung mga kaway-kaway na kayo dyan, mga taga-Singapore. Salamat po sa mga nag-accommodate sa amin, our sponsors.
Mamimiss po kayo.
Yung mga ano sa atin, entertain sa atin dito.
Nag-alaga sa atin.
Sa mga Pilipinas.
Mga nagpuyat kasama natin.
Oo, ano kami, Botanic Garden.
National
Gardens by the Bay.
Gallery.
We visited yung Singapore basketball nila.
Tapos, the best part talaga yung hindi nila kami ginugutom. Diba?
Walang
To the point na kami na lang yung aayaw sa
Kebab.
pagkain.
Oh, kebab.
Ako,
Thank you very much.
Ako, again, ang layo na narating ko. Tanong nyo, saan ako nagpunta? 7-Eleven.
Alam naman natin favorite ni Kuya yan.
Favorite spot, no?
Favorite spot ni Kuya ang 7-Eleven.
Favorite spot. Nandiyan si Amiel, eh.
Oo nga, Amiel is
Alam mo ba si
here.
Amiel ang promoter ng 7-Eleven? Di ba? Oh.
Doon lagi nagre-report.
Oh, kaway
Kaway Amiel, oh. Ayan, si Amiel. Yan.
Okay. Nawala yung monitor, eh.
Thank you.
Sa lahat ng mga nag-guest sa atin dito sa
Thank you very
Singapore.
much.
Oh.
Yes,
Mga nag-accommodate sa amin, yung mga nagpuyat sa amin.
Yung mga driver na naghatid sa amin, 2 and 4.
Ayan.
Diba?
Yes, o tsaka syempre, oo.
Talaga si
Gusto
sa
natin
atin.
pasalamatan si Kuya Daniel. Oo nga. Si Boy. Nakaangkas kami.
Yan ang pa-abroad ni Kuya
Diba?
Daniel.
Napakabait na tayo.
Nagpa-abroad si Mayor.
Alam nyo ba't nandyan si Amiel?
Bakit?
Nag-iimbita si Amiel
Sa Vietnam.
Vietnam, Taiwan.
sa Afghanistan.
Afghanistan.
Naghahanap na ng
You will be
kasama.
given free one-way ticket to
One-way
Afghanistan.
Min!
Si Kikay sa Iraq.
Grabe!
Okay din yan. Labas yan din yan.
Next. Pero may binubulong sa akin si Robert, eh.
Ano?
Sabi ni Robert, Kuya, sunod tayo sa Japan, ha? Andito po kasi yung mga taga Nueva Ecija.
Sa Gapan lang pala.
Sa Japan, Nueva Ecija tayo. Oo, yan ang mga susunod. And of course, yung mga cameraman natin.
Yeah.
Maraming salamat po.
Maraming salamat.
Technical staff dito.
Wala pang tulog yan.
Sabi sa akin ni Kong Ernie, kanina bumubulong sa akin. Sabi ni Kong Ernie,
Oh.
Kuya, mabuti meron ng ilaw dito. Ayan. Kuya, meron na palang camera dito. Oo naman, nandito sila sa sa Singapore di ba? Si Ani kasi nung una walang walang ilaw
Walang ilaw.
Napansin ni Robert. Ayan yung mga pati yung mga dumayo nang galing pa ng
different countries.
Merong Australia.
Australia, Japan.
galing pa ng Australia.
Japan, Taiwan.
May taga-Taipan.
Ay, nag-iisita sa Saipan si Leonard. Oo, dadalhin daw kayo dun sa Suicide Hill. Oo nga, di ba may suicide hill?
Just don't jump.
Just don't jump.
Just don't jump.
Ipapakita lang sa inyo saan tumalon ng mga Hapon.
Ng panahon ni Kong.
Doon tumalon ng mga...
Panahon ng gera.
Panahon ni Kong.
Kung mahirap ba talaga buhay? Kasi talagang torture victim ka dati.
Torture. Kailangan naman mag-claim na ng damages.
Torture victim.
Reparation.
Yung mga reflector natin po doon sa banda na yon, pakitutukan lang. Ayan. Yan po ang ating sumama ka doon. Kung nakikita niyo po, kung nakikita niyo maliwanag ang aming paligid ngayon.
Akala ko bonus.
Dahil sa kanila, may bounce dito sa kabila. Yung mga pinta natin sa Artemis.
Yan.
Kahapon.
Kahapon, dito sa
Artemis
Orgo
Bar and Grill.
Roof deck.
Ano tawag?
Orgo Bar Deck.
Orgo. Okay, La. Thank you very much, La. Very, very happy to be here. Thank you very much. We're inviting you back to the Philippines. Okay.
Lunes.
You guys go to the Philippines. I am inviting you to the Philippines.
Thank you.
Bring will be your distributor then. You bring them there in the Philippines and
I will teach you something.
bring 5 of those. Ang mahal.
Oh, yeah.
Yung drone.
Ang dami ko ng drone na mabibili doon.
Okay, Kai.
Hindi naman
Do
sila
your job.
nakakaintindi Tagalog.
Do your job.
It's the time of the day again, Kuya.
You have to teach
Oy,
them.
programang bawal ang piko na naman. Tapos na eh.
Yes! Hindi, next week.
I don't know if they can speak Filipino, but you have to teach them.
Yeah.
But you have to teach them the
In
extra.
English?
No, in Filipino.
Oh, sure. No problem.
But first, you have to translate it in English so that they understand what will they be saying.
Ano yung bawal ang pikon? Don't get mad.
Don't get mad.
Ha? Pikon, hindi naman eh.
Ano ba yung pikon in English?
Sometimes
Don't be pissed.
I'm pissed off.
Don't get
Sometimes
pissed. Don't get annoyed.
Don't take it seriously. Don't take it seriously.
It's just a joke.
Don't get pissed.
Sige, Tagalogin mo na.
Okay, sir, this is what we do when we introduce Kuya's
Not
program.
introduce, it's
Yeah,
when we
introduce and when we put an end for
end the
an
program.
episode.
I thought put an end to your life.
Not yet. I want to have a long life. So this is what we do. We say bawal like this. You make an X. Bawal. You do it with me, sir. Bawal ang pikon. Here on your chest. Bawal ang pikon. Ang pikon.
The other side.
Get it straight
Quick-tempered.
with Daniel Razon.
Quick-tempered.
Daniel Razon. That's his name. That's okay. Okay, let's do it all together. Can you do it now? All together?
Even the audience, ha?
Yes, all of us.
Kasama kayo, mga
What is
Singapore
it again? You review.
Okay, let's do it again. Okay, 1, 2, 3, go. Bawal ang pikon. Get it straight with Daniel Razon. Yes! Go Singapore! Okay, let's do this with Angel.
Okay, susunod. Ay, di na ba susunod? Ano sabihin ko?
Ito ang programa.
Ito ang programang
Bawal ang pikon. Get it straight with Daniel Razon. Yes! Thank you, Singapore! I love Singapore!
Parang makakry ako.
Getting emotional.